Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Make It Monday 49. And you will probably have noticed that last week there was no blog posts because I was quite poorly with my chronic fatigue syndrome and I had to actually take time off from my day job as well. And it's just been a really hard week last week. Not 100% yet, but I have been resting up. Unfortunately, that's all you can do when you have chronic fatigue ME. So yes, so there was no crafting neither. Didn't have the energy for anything last week. So I do apologise, but I'm back to my regular scheduling. My card making isn't the issue. When I'm fatigued like that, it's the getting up and getting ready and driving to work and trying to do my day job that's the issue when I'm fatigued like that. So anyway, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make a little sparkly project using the Honeybee Cling Stamp set. Okay, so I'll just explain what I'm going to do. I have a beautiful piece of the DSP which matches and coordinates with the stamp set. Okay, so I'm using this gold and black stripe DSP, so I'm going to layer that up on there. Then have a piece of basic black, piece of gold foil, and another layer that I'm going to pop on here like so. And what I'm going to do is on here I am going to emboss with our gold stamp emboss powder this sentiment, wishing you sunshine and happiness, and also the little bee. So I'm going to gold emboss it on there. I have a piece of retired gold. What's this called? This is called, I think it's gold, oh, what is it? Cord. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Maybe I'm not quite right. My mind's not with it. I'm going to wrap that round the sentiment embossed area and possibly add a little bow. And what I did do was if I can find my little piece of paper, I used my Stays On ink. Okay, this is a black one that is, will not smudge, etc. And I stamped on a piece of gold foil the little bees, and I fussy cut them out already because I thought I don't want the tutorial too long. So I've got a larger bee and a smaller bee, and I think they turned out fabulous. I did have to cut this little guy's legs off because I couldn't get my fingers round his legs properly after doing it with this one. So we're going to do that today. Now, because I am embossing, I do need a bit of scrap paper. Okay, so let me get some out of my drawer. And last weekend as well, my husband, a week past Friday, started painting my front room, which is where I have my craft space. So everything was up in arms, and I just didn't have the energy to kind of rearrange it all and fix it. So it's still quite a mess. Luckily, this desk is all intact. You didn't actually have to move it, so that's awesome. Right, now this is a section here that I need to emboss, and I'm just trying to find my scissors because I misjudged the rounding of the corners on this. Now, I did use this fabulous trio punch, which has a corner rounder, has a little one here which does for tags and things. I'll show you. So it gives a little hole, and we also have the corner section if you want to add some detail to the corners of your cards. Isn't that beautiful? So I need to try and make full use of that and not just use the corner puncher. Right, so anyway, I'll pop my Stays On out the way, and what we need is the emboss buddy, which I have here. Okay. And we also need Versamark ink. So I'm just going to emboss buddy this now. Okay, like so. I'll just pop that away. Always keep it in your little packet so it doesn't draw any moisture in, because that would damage the inside. Right, here's our gold embossed powder. Here is the reverse mark. Okay, so I've got both of them on at the one time, hoping that it will work out okay. And what I want to do is stamp it on to the right side, okay? So I'm just going to pop that on, make sure it's lined up, like so, because I want to put the ribbon at the left side. So that's that on there. Let me pop this away. Okay, we have my little tweezers here that I'll use. Okay, so just going to pour it on like so, and there is the powder on there. Right, now if I pop this away out the road now, not too much mess, that's fabulous. I'm going to heat my glue gun up, not my glue gun, why do I always call it a glue gun? I'm going to heat up my heat tool. So give me a little second. Wow, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Now the bee. Fabulous. Now, isn't that adorable? Wishing you sunshine and happiness. I do like that. That's turned out not too bad. Put this away. Okay, I need to get out my snail, because I need that to attach this piece of cord. Now the cord naturally goes the way that it has been on the reel. Okay, so just going to pop it on there like that, and we will mount this up with dimensions when we're ready to do the building of the card. So that's it there. Okay, if you want you could add a piece of sellotape on the back just to secure it some more. I think that's adorable. Right, let's get this built. Now, because I've rounded the corners on there, I am going to round all of the corners on my card on the bottom half. Oh, sorry, I do not have the strength to do this properly. Hang on. Okay. Then the other side. Grand. And we'll do the two bottom sides of the DSP. If I can get it lined up properly, Trisha. Beautiful. There is guide borders in here. And there is the rounded corners. Do you like that? Right, now for some snail. Not snail, Tombow. Oh my goodness. You know what I mean, guys. Okay, isn't that pretty on the back as well, though? Lovely little flowers. And that's the same flowers that's in the, actually in the stamp set, if you can see them here. The stamp really pretty as well. So I'm just going to pop this on. It is a 1/4 of an inch, well, 2/8 of an inch border, just so that the black card pops out a little. Okay, so let's layer this up on the black cardstock. And I've had to change my lighting about because it's been quite shadowy. It's a different kind of bulb. If I put it on, you can see there's a lot of shadow, so I'm not going to use that anymore because it takes away, it kind of distracts people from looking at what you're actually doing. Right, now let's get some dimensions on here. I don't like using lots of these, but needs must. Oh, blimey. So, hope you've all had a good week. Hopefully this week is better for me. Right. So, I don't know how many of you guys suffer personally from chronic fatigue or ME, but it's just so, it's just so painful. It's not like, oh, I've got fatigue, I need to go to bed. It is more a case of my body is absolutely knackered, and I've no choice but to lie down to it. So it is a bit annoying. Look how gorgeous that's going to be. Right, so let's get this stuck on. Now I'm just going to do it with the adhesive, the Tombow, because I think I've used the one that's nearly running out. Because I don't want it too thick for posting out. I hope you guys enjoyed the 31 Days Craft Challenge that Scrimpin' Mummy set. I had fun taking part in it. Right, so I think that's pretty centred. Do like that. Our little bow is here. I'm not sure if I want to add that on. I may just layer up this little bee on here and pop this one. Put this one there. I haven't decided. Maybe it's because this bow is a bit big. So if I shorten that, make it smaller. Oh, that's much better. Now for this I will need a glue dot, which I have within hand's reach somewhere. Yes, my glue dots have their own, very own Stampin' storage case. But you know what? Because it has its own space, I know where they are at all times. Right, I'm just going to pop that half on the cord, half on the card. Then we're going to attach that, give it a good wee press. Pop these back where they belong. And that is our little bow. I think that's very pretty. Right, now to decide where to pop these. So, I am thinking maybe one will be enough. I definitely want to put this one up here. So this wee guy will need some couple of dimensions for on the edge of his wings, because that's where it overlaps. Oh, that's my dog moving about in the background. That's where it overlaps onto the card. Now it's overlapping a little bit, so I'm just tucking that in. A little bit of wet glue here. Okay. Oh, I do like that. It's very pretty. It's very gold. It's very gold. Right, now the inside needs a piece of Whisper White, and I may put this wee guy in the inside. I think I will. So if I grab my Whisper White card, got a few pieces here I could cut down to size. Again, I'm going to leave a little 2/8 of an inch border. So these needs to be 5 5/8 by 3 7/8. Like so. And remember, we need to round the corners of the bottom half. So I'll just do that quickly now. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Do-do-do. Right, anyway, less of the karaoke, Trisha. There we go. Let's pop this in here like that, as long as it's nice and straight at the sides and the bottom. That'll do me. So wishing you sunshine and happiness. I think I'll stamp Celebrate Every Moment. Yes, I will. So I'll just stamp that in black. I'm not using Versamark because I'm not using the Stays On because I don't need it. Okay, I'm just going to pop this in the bottom right corner, and then I'll attach the little bee down here. Do you think that's pretty? Pretty. Okay. Now if you had any wee scraps, you could attach them in here as well. I've got a piece here that I could pop in. This was just a trimming off the DSP layer on the front, so I think I'll add that on. Mainly because it does have a little tiny gold bit on it. I just think it'll be awesome. This could have went on there, but I'm going to pop this wee guy down in the corner. Like so. So just press him for a wee second. And that is our Make It Monday card. I've been wanting to use a gold foil for a while, but I couldn't find it, if you remember me saying in a previous video. But I think that's adorable. So that'll either be going to the Chaz charity shop. I do have over 100 cards that I need to package up with envelopes and card sleeves. So that's just had to wait, I'm afraid, with being ill and stuff. So I need to make sure that they're all packaged up and out the way, and then I know I could start collecting another bunch of cards. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've liked it. Gold and black are just beautiful, aren't they? And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you later. Bye now.